What's up, everybody? It's Make It Make Sense, and y'all, we had to come back. We had to do it today because the people are turning on Quad, and we got to talk about it. Like the video as the intro plays, because we got a lot to get into.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. I want to make it make sense.
Make it make sense. That's all. 1 and 1 got to equal 2.
Make it make sense, boo.
Big moves. Surfer. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense.
Trying to run, she can't run. Now who can't run? Now who can't run? Who can't run? Yeah.
Okay, guys. I love her. Okay, we're going to start with Dr. Heavenly and Quad. Y'all know Dr. Heavenly is one of my favorite reality stars in general. The lady is absolutely hilarious. Quad is one of those people you're going to get a good Quad catchphrase. She's one of my favorites from the beginning of the show. Now in the middle, we kind of wavered a little bit when she went to Sister Circle, because I felt like she really didn't care about the show anymore. I think she felt like, I made it and reality TV is beneath me. But let's get into this interview. Quad and Heavenly did an interview, and I'm not even going to lie. I was low-key hoping that the interview was like a repeat of their interview from last year. I would show you all Candy's spoof on it, but Candy stuff I can't. Candy stuff is the stuff that is always copyrighted, and I'm not trying to get in trouble. We got over 200 in the chat. Definitely hit that like button. But I was hoping that Heavenly's interview was going to be like this one again, where she was doing her hair.
Event planners cost coin, and right now my coin is going inside my house, so I was responsible for how everything looked. Okay,
you damn sure had security,
huh?
You had security.
Well, production brought security, so we always don't have security. You know what I mean? As we should, because you almost got your ass whooped at the reunion, from what I hear. I'm just saying, I didn't see
it. This is what I was hoping, but it was pretty good. I saw a whole bunch of you guys in that live. Dr. Heavenly can pull a crowd. I saw my girl Dina the Explorer being messy, saying Faktra, and they skipped over that. I saw y'all. I see it all. I can run and I can see, and I saw y'all being messy in that live. But okay, that's what I was hoping for. We got something a little different, and I'm going to let you guys hear what they had to say and how it went left, because it went left real quick, and it went left in conjunction with Bravo releasing this trailer with Mariah in it. So let me let you hear first what was said, and then we'll get into how it went wrong.
You said about her, but not accept me, and I've said a small fraction of things. And that's just facts. Are we speaking facts? Can I keep it
real? I mean, I have said a lot, but whatever. We love the show. TK love the show.
Thank you, TK.
Fake drug.
Baby, they got it going, honey. Baby, they got it going. What they say right here?
I love Squad maturity level with Dr. G's new wife on the show. How do you feel like? Because to me, it's no secret that this is the first time, I believe, tell me if I'm wrong, that we've had a reality TV show show somebody go through a tumultuous marriage, get a divorce, and then bring back the husband and then the new fiance, which turns into his new wife.
Right.
That's unprecedented. How do you feel about them doing that?
Well, I honestly got to keep it real with you. And all the things that you noted and stated have been absolutely true just a moment ago, for sure, in reference to what I've been through and what we see with the ex-husband and the new wife on the show. I feel disrespected. I feel disrespected. And it's though the conversation was never had with me, and I've been a staple on the show since conception. And so, just knowing that it wasn't a pleasant marriage, and people kind of having some understanding and some insight about what transpired in our marriage, and clearly we sat there in New York on the stage with Andy Cohen, and we were very authentic and very real and raw. And
what Quad is talking about is Dr. G and his new wife are on the show. She feels as though because she mentioned that there was some physical things that went on in the marriage that without saying it, she feels like Bravo has brought her abuser back to the show. On the surface, I agree with her. If you have somebody who claims that there was abuse in a marriage and now I'm no longer with this person and now you're bringing my abuser back on, I'd have a problem. On the other side, what people are saying is Quad has phoned it in for so many years, especially after the Sister Circle thing. People feel as though Quad was on the show and loving the fact that she was on the show up until she got Sister Circle and felt like she did not need Married to Medicine anymore, when actually Married to Medicine has been her bread and butter. Quad fans, if it's not, let me know. But from, she's in a big brand new mansion, I would assume that a lot of this came from Bravo. So I digress. Let me let you finish hearing what she has to say.
And so things were stated there. And I just feel like, where was the respect for me when this decision was made? And I know my cast members don't make this decision.
Right. We definitely
don't make the decision.
But I think it's a messy shit, though. I mean, if you want a reality TV show, it's a messy stuff. Had a girl get divorced, bring back the husband, and bring his new wife. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's
just try to rub that in Quad's face. Let's go through emotion from Quad and see what we get. We need something for season 10. So let's put Quad out there, put her on the defense, and let's see how she's going to respond.
I love what Kiana Bloomfield is saying. You don't want the trailer to show everything. I'm trying to be surprised. Absolutely, Kira. And that's why we're here. We're talking about the trailer. We're not talking about the show.
Okay, so on the surface, I agree with Quad. On the surface, I agree with Quad. In terms of what Quad has brought to the show since Sister Circle seasons, where she was on and off and not really interesting, a lot of people are now in the comment section saying,
For why you even here? You ain't even married to Madison, my love.
Yo, man, I'm still gonna be here, dog.
You better go find you a chiropractor.
So a lot of people are in the comments. So I want you guys to see Dr. Heavenly's comments, where, let me see. I'm going to show you guys. This is specifically Dr. Heavenly's comment section. It says, please give Mariah her respect because she did create the show. If it hadn't been for her, we wouldn't know about none of y'all unless we live in Atlanta. And because of her creativity, you are still relevant and making extra coins on the side. I love you ladies, but I hate to see y'all fight, especially as professional women of color. But I do understand fights increase the ratings. So these are Dr. Heavenly's comments. So these are typically going to be Dr. Heavenly fans. So I want to show you what the other people are saying because they are not necessarily feeling Quad. They are not feeling the fact that Mariah was all up and through the trailer for the show. Let me take that one down. So let's see. So I want to show you this. So shout out to Reality Chat. They definitely keep their ears to the street. Brian says she had no problem being dirty to Mariah. So why does she think she gets all the privilege? Brian also said, here we go. Victim Quad. The Juice Radio and Talk Show. Quad, you left and went to Sister Circle. Did you respect the ladies of MTM? Andy or Bravo with the way you exited and treated the ladies, saying these are my sisters to Selena and them in front of the MTM ladies. And remember, Greg was part of the husband cast when this started, so he should be able to come back as well. Stunna says she didn't have to come back if she felt disrespected. It was her choice. This is a business move for Bravo. They continue, no shade. The show is about marriage to medicine. She wouldn't have a position on the show without him.
For why you even here? You ain't even married to medicine, my love.
Yo, man, I'm still gonna be here, dog.
You better go find you a chiropractor.
It's a lot of people saying the same stuff. And to give credence to what was being said, Simone actually told us the same thing. I think it was season 6. Show you this little blast from the past.
Everybody's busy. Several of us have problems in our marriage, and we still make time for the people in our lives who are important to us.
This little girl thinks she is better than you, me, her, everybody.
This was the Sister Circle era where the fans really felt like Quad didn't really feel like she needed the show, so she phoned it in. Quad and Heavenly are comedic relief, messy, but I enjoyed their live. I did too. I definitely did too, but I'm letting you guys know where the backlash came in.
And I'm tired. I can't do it with her. I can't do it.
You know when Dr. Heavenly gets to doing this, something's going on. We got over 500 in the chat. Definitely hit that like button. Quad's feelings are valid. Leave Phaedra alone. It wasn't me. It was Dina the Explorer that called that woman Phaedra. She told the truth. Let's see. Sister Circle was with Fox, so I tries to be but could never. Oh, Fox, so oh my God. To be fair, Phaedra isn't married to medicine either. And I showed you guys, I did a video where I think I figured out who her boyfriend was, or at least I show you guys a picture of who I think her boyfriend is for the show. So definitely I'll link that in the end of this video. Phaedra is there to be messy. I miss Mariah. Now that is what has been happening. These interviews, the trailer has people missing Mariah.
That was your friend, and you basically said whatever.
She said whatever. That's what I heard. She said she was done with me. I said okay.
That was season 6. I think we're now on season, 8, 9? Are we on season 10? We're on season 10. And since then, there's been less and less from Quad. You remember the whole Toya debacle from last year. The people are not feeling it. So I wanted to show you guys, there was another one. I think it was the neighborhood talk. Okay. This is the neighborhood talk. Oh man, I just lost it. Where? Okay, here we go. I want you guys to see this comment section. It says, unpopular opinion, Quad used Dr. G and Mariah to social climb. She was seemingly repulsed by Dr. G and not attracted to him. She slept in a separate room for years and did not have, with him for years, then acted like she cared when Dr. G was going to get his humans' needs met. I believe Quad then wanted to leave him, but didn't because it would jeopardize her status on the show. But Dr. G almost cheated and gave Quad an excuse and a storyline. I think she behaved like a user, an emotional abuser, and a perpetual victim. I'm telling you guys, the backlash was swift. Now, you won't see this under Dr. Heavenly's comments too much because, again, Dr. Heavenly's comments are with Dr. Heavenly fans and Quad fans. These are people who are just fans of the show and who are not impressed with the trailer, with Mariah being all up and through it. It says the fact that Bravo kept Quad and got rid of Mariah is beyond me. Her ex started at the same time she did. She can bring men and date on the show, but he can't now that they are not together. Make it make sense. Now, Miss Map, Miss Map she named me, but I don't think she gave me credit. I'm just saying.
You damn right, and I will not come out my chariot and throw tomatoes with you, sweetheart.
I won't, Miss Map. Next time, give me credit. At me if you're going to use my name. Sorry, Miss Map. It says he has just as much rights, if not more, because the show is called Married to Medicine. I don't see her married to a new doctor or even married at all. I like her on the show, but he is the doctor and he is married. Another person. And where is the respect for Mariah? I mean, the comment section, this is what it was all doing. Everybody took this conversation about Quad saying she felt disrespected and applied it to Mariah being axed off the show. It says the show doesn't revolve around her, so it's fair game. Plus, she still stayed on and shot the whole season with them on it. Please save me the monologues. Meaning, if you did not want to be on a show with your ex-wife, with your ex-husband, then you had every opportunity not to be. The people are calling you out, Quad.
If you believe them, you the fool.
They said that if you didn't want to be on Bravo, or once you signed on that dotted line, you could have left. Why didn't you?
If you believe them, you the fool.
Why did you believe that Bravo would protect you?
If you believe them, you the fool.
Sorry. Okay. Quad even made a point of reference to say that Mariah had contributed to the show. I saw a comment saying that, and people were very upset about that because they felt like she was also like belittling Mariah's actual creating the show, actually going out and selling the show, casting the show. All About the Tea, a blast from the past. All About the Tea says Quad treated Dr. G like crap. Congrats to him for finding true love. Let's see, was anybody okay. So people were nice to All About the Tea in the comments section. Maybe All About the Tea is about to make a comeback. Well, technically, let me not lie. All About the Tea is definitely still around, but not around necessarily in the YouTube space, around in the blogging sphere. So All About the Tea still does a blog, and Bravo looks at the blog and uses All About the Tea blogs all the time in the show. So for those of you who thought that All About the Tea was off the radar, no, just off the YouTube radar. All About the Tea is still making their money blogging. So I mean, let's go into the trailer really quick because this also had a lot of people upset. Let's see. It was the beginning of the trailer that started off like this.
Doctors and doctors' wives. We drink wine. We don't throw the bottles. Whoa.
That little clip right there, definitely.
We are doctors and doctors' wives.
It had people thinking that maybe Mariah was back, and them. I get why they used it, but using her in a clip where people and her fan base feels like she was wrong was the wrong move. I want to show you guys the comments from this because they are not good. It says Mariah is certainly missed. Oh, Mariah, you are sorely missed. Phaedra is going to shake things up. We are so desperate for Mariah Huq to come back to her show she created. I love how no matter what, we all agree we miss Mariah. It would have been epic if Mariah was in the casket. I'm honestly shocked at them showcasing Mariah. I wonder if this means that a return is possible. Like, everything was very Mariah heavy.
I'm the tree. Okay. And you are if you rich. No,
It was a lot of Mariah heaviness in the thing. Let's see. Mariah was the only one who could really go toe-to-toe to Heavenly. Well, aside from Quad and Buffy, she is needed. Mariah seriously needs to return to her show. Married to Medicine is my favorite. Okay. So, yes. I'm not a fan of Mariah, but she was necessary to the chemistry of the show. I also felt like towards the end of her time on the show, the ladies refused to show her grace. She was definitely messy, and I do believe she lied on Ms. Quad, but the way they refused to accept her, this is all backfiring, y'all. Are you guys clocking this the way I am? Lisa T in the Ville says, remember when Quad said the ladies from Sister Circle were her real friends? Remember? Yes, I definitely do remember that. Let's see if we can get a little bit more of that. Thank you so much for the super chat, Lisa. I appreciate that.
Needs them, but this is the time she needs everyone the most.
What's happening here? I'm coming in happy to be seen and happy to have a fellowship with you guys. And this is what's been going on behind my back. You make them feel like you're not their real friend. This is what
You make them feel like you are not the real friend.
they feel like they're not my real friend. I'm dealing with a lot of things right now and still trying to hold on to my happiness. It's hard. Whatever you're going through, you lock this out and people feeling some kind of way. I'm not locking y'all out.
As Heavenly is trying to explain to her, Quad is not really interested. She's texting on her phone while filming a scene for the show that makes you more money.
This is not sisterly. This whole thing is not quiet. This is not sisterly at all. This is not. This is not. You have not had reached out to. Let me tell you. I
Quad, it backfired. Again, if you want to watch the whole interview with Heavenly and Quad, she just released it, I believe, yesterday. Definitely check it out. It was worth the view. Like I said, Heavenly is still one of my favorite reality stars of all time. And Quad, I really do like Quad on the show. She does bring something, and I'm glad that somebody still tries to stick it to tack it Toya. Y'all remember when Toya brought Quad? When Quad brought Toya some Vienna sausage and some those noodles that you warm up. What is that called? Some lo mein or whatever. Those little 20-cent packs of noodles, so she could work on paying back the IRS. Y'all remember that? Those were the good old days. That's when Quad was showing up to work. That is when Quad was showing up to work. Somewhere Mariah is not stunning us, I guess. She probably didn't settle for whatever amount of money and has moved on with her life. I will definitely reach out to Mariah, see if she wants to do it. Where they are now. That would be dope. But yeah. Mariah is probably seeing all these comments and loving it.
You damn right, and I will not come off my chariot and throw tomatoes with you, sweetheart.
Right, top ramen. Ramen, yeah. I don't eat it, so I don't know. I don't even eat like ramen from the restaurants. I'm not a big noodle person, or like spaghetti, vermicelli. I mean every now and then, but I don't really eat a lot of pasta or noodles or anything like that. Please leave Toya alone. Okay, so y'all can put in the comments for the replay gang how y'all feel about what I said, but I said what I said. I ain't taking it back. This backfired on them both.
Next time.
Okay, definitely we got almost 800 chat. Hit the like button. So I want to start off with this because we're getting like a whole basketball wives fight. So y'all tell me if you're going to be watching this season. I'm going to be giving it a try because I was a big basketball wives fan. Tammy was my favorite. So when Tammy left, that was pretty much it. And I like Jackie. Anybody who can run over somebody's assistant saying, "Get this dress off me." You're one of my favorite reality stars. Love Jackie. Tammy was my favorite. Love Jackie. The rest of them, Jennifer just consistently looks like a fool. So let's see.
Her boyfriend. He did 10 years in prison.
And you sure this is the right Christian?
He changed his name. He's living under. He changed his name. Yeah.
Jennifer Williams' boyfriend, who looks younger than her, did 10 years in prison, allegedly, and then changed his name. And Jennifer didn't run a background check? Okay, so let's run down the list, Jennifer, because I had to start with Jennifer.
The only person that needs to approve of him is me.
So this is the boy, Jennifer.
He's a con artist.
You started off your reality show career with Knots. Knots called you out for being a gold digger. Knots threw a drink in your face. Meanwhile, you were consistently just saying, you talking about your I think she had like a Bentley at the time, her V12 Bentley. You laid up with Knots Landon. Not gonna happen tonight. Don't play with me. Jennifer. You started off with Knots, and then you moved to hips. Now, Knots is still, respected amongst basketball players. I think he actually opened some businesses and stuff like that. But in the grand scheme of things, you moved on from Knots to now a convicted unaliver by the name of Hips. Y'all remember Hips? Tammy had some things to say about Hips.
Listen, and one thing he had was 6'5".
Man.
Can't nobody take that away from him.
He go inside, they're gonna be like, oh, he's thick than a muff.
Yeah, and in a dark club, with the wrong lighting and a couple of drinks, you might be trying to holler. That's them hips so spread. Did you have 2 kids, Tim? Let me leave that man alone.
I just didn't see it, and that goes into the family disputes. I did see.
Oh yeah, so you went from Knot to Hips, and then you went to a just straight up scammer who stole your Range Rover. Jennifer, maybe it's not all these people. Maybe it's you. Now she looks good. Everybody, they look good. Everybody in the new cast looks good with the people in this photo. The funny part is we're about to get into some of this Basketball Wives drama, and they're not even really on the flyers for the show. They're still banking on the old cast bringing in the ratings. But yeah, let's run the map. We got Hips, we got a full-on scammer, and we got Knot. It might just be Jennifer. And then we got a new scammer. Tony Henderson, thank you so much for being a member for 7 months. Hey, Mims, not knots and hips, legs, knots, body. That's look, all I can say is Tim is probably real. He's probably very popular where he's at these days. Very, very popular. And I'll leave it at that. Thank you for being a member, Tony. Oh, Jelani, I think Jelani was for TV, to be honest with you. I don't think that anybody that she has had on the television show outside of Knots is Beatrice says, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. Can't stand tacky, dangerous, mouth heavenly. Oh, wow. Beatrice, were you in her chat? Because they were reading Dr. Heavenly and reading everybody in her chat. Okay, so let's get to it. So reality chat was catching everything. Reality chat was catching everything as it pertained to the Basketball Wives drama, and I was here for all of it. Where is it? Actually, yeah, let me go to it now, and we'll end with Tia. Where is it? I had it already queued up. Let's see. We'll just have to go back because it was all day long. The girls were fighting, and mostly it was girls that nobody even knows. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, here we go.
That's what you got to do. You got to do all of this for clout because you're a miserable bitch.
Now, this is one of the new girls talking about Brooke.
The difference between me and her, like I said, first of all, we both in LA. sure. Pull up. Like, you know how I roll. Okay, tell me, what's up? I'll show up. I will show up. Anybody who know me know I'm show up. I'm gonna show up. That's not what you really want to do. And Jennifer punk ass, Jennifer, shut the fuck up. Only you're miserable.
So to that, Brooke replied, I already punched her in her as she swung at the air. What would I pull up to do? Watch you windmill in the air? You're tired and forgettable. You said out your own mouth that you don't have any friends. That's a red flag. So who can vouch for you? Because your family doesn't. Now, Brooke is not one to be played with. If you're not a Basketball Wives fan, then you may not know this, but Brooke is the reason that fights can no longer be shown on VH1 in the same way. After Brooke dog walked Jackie, the fight could not be shown. And at the end of it, all you could see was Jackie's stuff was torn and her hair was all over her head. Let's see if I can find it. So these girls do fight, but I'm like, y'all have to be like nearing like 50. So here we go. Let's see. Here we go. I'll show you this real quick. After this fight with Brooke, VH1 had to stop airing physical altercations in the same way. So we all know that Brooke can get down. She's not to be played with. However, I do feel like we're getting a little bit old for that. You are calling this woman out saying you're going to drop the pin so she can come get you. Like, the show hasn't even started airing yet. The Dragon's Den, thank you so much for the super chat. Dragon's Den says, how is Evan Lozada getting all these gigs when she is a colorist surrounded by all these black women, especially the darker skinned one? You would be surprised how many people still defend Evelyn. We thought that the whole Evelyn OG Ocho Cinco wanted me was going to end her on these shows. They technically only really put her on pause.
Like, girl, get it together. Connect the dots.
They put her on pause. So the Dragon's Den, I don't know. That's why I want to hear. If you're watching this on a replay, put in the comment section if you are going to watch the show. Right now, 1, if you're going to be watching this season, 2, if you're not. Let's just see. No Mims, Brooke said Jackie gave her a run for her money. I know she said that, but I'm just looking how Brooke came out untouched and unharmed. And look at old girl, the one that used to sleep with Shaq, but was married to what was her? Laura Govan in the back scared. Laura Govan was messy. Laura Govan was willing to buck up to Malaysia. She saw this fight and her face says it all. Jackie got dog walked. This was Jackie. I can hear Jackie now. I'm going to get you, B. That's what she said. I'm going to get you, B. Never. She became Brooke's friend after that. Oh, 2. A lot of 2. So y'all aren't even going to watch it. 2, 1 point. You mean you're gonna give it a shot like me? A lot of 2. So I guess a lot of people are not interested in the show. I'm gonna give it a couple episodes because I like Brooke. She's one of my faves, and you know I love Jackie. And I'm willing to see somebody shake up the cast. That new girl, the one who says she slept with 35 men. What's her name? The new girl who says she slept with 35 men. The girl who wrote a book on trapping basketball players. I feel like she's the new superhead. So I think her name is Brittany. I might give it a shot for her just to see what she's going to be bringing. Yeah, Brittany Renner. I'll probably get demonetized just for saying that name. Yeah. Hey, princess. Okay, so let's get back because it was a lot of mess. It was a whole lot of mess, and it's been going on all day, back and forth between these women who are in their 50s. Hold on. Let me share this tab.
I'm not a fighter. Then you should shut the fuck up. Because I am. Didn't you let some nigga run off with your car, with your truck, after your dumbass allegedly co-signed? If you don't get your dumb ass, you need to get your dumb ass off the internet. You got a lot of bigger things to worry about, Jennifer.
Bigger things like Tim's hips.
Put your truck. You dumb bitch. What you do? You get this nigga what? 40 stacks? You dumb bitch. I think you got bigger shit to worry about, bitch. That's why Jennifer always get knocked upside the head and shit, because she always run her mouth. And then I'm not a fighter. Then you should shut the fuck up.
Now that is true. Y'all remember when Jennifer told that girl said, "I'm gonna slap you," and Jennifer said, "Do it, do it," and then she just sat there till the girl came around the table and slapped her. She does have a point. Oh, it's down here.
Because I am.
Where is it? There was more. Let me see.
Brooke, for me, first of all, it's like, pull up. I don't even want to do all of this. Pull up. And you didn't, girl, you threw a drink on me like the punk bitch that you are. Pull up. I'm here. Like, I don't do all of this. I'm in LA. You in LA. Pull up. That's what I'm saying. Pull up. I don't do all of this. Back and forth. We don't got to do this. And Evelyn, you out here too. We up the street from each other. Pull up. It ain't no security. Because what the birds do is they time it, because obviously, they've done the show and then they get saved by the bell. None of them really want to exchange. I've never seen them actually like exchange or fight. They don't really do that. So, and I'm not, listen, I got a lot to lose.
Now, ma'am, we don't even technically really know you, Clayana. You got a lot to say. Allegedly, you got popped. You swung in the air, and now you're on the internet saying, pull up to somebody's house. Now, technically, these girls are getting paid to behave badly. What would somebody at 50 years old be doing, pulling up to your house to fight you with no cameras? That doesn't even make sense. It's kind of sounding like you're upset because Brooke put her paws on you, and now you've been embarrassed on television.
Not really on it like that, but listen, we're not going to play this internet game. Pull up. I wake up. Brooke, I get up, get dressed. I was going to just go check on my egos, but I mean, listen, I got time. And you didn't, you play it back. You ain't punch nobody in the face. Bitch, bye. Girl, bye. You threw a drink after you thought you had your senior citizen sorority gathered around and thought that I was going to tuck my tail. It didn't work out for you like that. It didn't work out for you like that, baby. So when security intervened and you wanted to toss a drink, yeah, I did swing. None of it connected. To be honest, nobody should connect it. So don't sit on here in front.
Somebody connected on his head.
Pretty much like body slam me. And we'll get to that another day. Ain't nothing connected, to be honest. And that's why they move like that. And they move like that because they know how security, like, you're not going to get an opportunity to really do nothing. And that's how them birds play it. But we in the streets now. Pull up. Like, you going back and forth. Like, pull up. How you really feel? You got some shit to get off your chest? I might have said 3 words to you. Bitch, no. And that's what them birds, it's like, ain't nobody trying to, there's no admiration. You don't take me under your wing. Y'all have not accomplished shit. Y'all been on the platform for fucking how many decades, and you guys have not monetized, maximized, moved on. I tell you what, I don't know a lot about, what my life is going to look like, but I do know at 50, how you really feel? You got some shit to get off your chest. Years old, my ass won't be there. I'll tell you that. But like I said, the back and forth, like, I'm in LA. Get to it. Pull up. Like, that's just like the long and short of it. Y'all like to play these little internet games and shit. If you want to get something off your chest, I'm here. We're here. Yeah, but all of that, yes, I did swing on her after she threw the drink. It didn't connect. And her shit, she swung and it didn't connect. So all that, you ain't punch nobody in no fucking face, bitch. Bye. It didn't come do it again. Years old, my ass won't be there.
It sounded like a bird. It's really sounding like bird behavior. It sounds like she's hurt. is she's hurt that she's embarrassed, to be honest with you. And she's the only one going back and forth with all of these women. I doth protest too much. Doth protest too much. G-Moms, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate you for supporting the channel in that way. I think, guys, we're going to go ahead and do a $70,000. That whole big thing where I had all those prizes, I think we're just going to do a $70,000 subscriber party. We are super close. If you are watching this and you're not subscribed, definitely hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it. And hit the like button. We have like close to 1,000 people. We only have like 300 likes. This is what Brooke had to say in response. Cleanna with an Instagram post towards Evelyn. Who calls a woman of Asian descent Ling Ling? Who puts a monkey under a black woman's post? Den, this is what you were kind of referencing. Who puts a monkey under a black woman's post? The only difference is one was met with consequences and the other was met with rewards. When loving black eggplant, but not black women goes wrong. When your moment's up, washed up, hang it up. The ugly cry in 3, 2, 1. Boo hoo, B. I heart OG. We love you, Queen. Cece Gutierrez, Asian Pride. Is Cece Asian or is she? I thought she was Hawaiian. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I thought she was like Polynesian. But okay, I digress. Get the egg off your face, B. Looking for a moment is when you're so washed, you desperately go on a show, get engaged to a stranger for 23 days and no wedding. Miss Goofball. Cleanna is not playing. Brooke then responds to Cleanna. Mental case needs to mind her business. I punched you in your face and drowned you with my margarita. You're unhinged and a D addict. We see all the pills fall out of your purse. You're mad. You're weird and tried to trauma bond with me over my daughter passing and your brother passing. Yikes. That's a whole lot. That's a whole lot. Then we get this from Brittany and Brooke. So I guess there's going to be just like fights all season.
Signing out. Okay, Brittany. Why are you standing up?
Because I want to.
No, I stand up too, though. No.
The drinks just seem to be flying. She's Filipino? Okay. Oh, y'all are on it. Y'all know y'all stuff. Star says, I wish Evelyn had this smoke for OG and Cece. We would really see who had hands. She got them off the show because they knew. Thank you, Star, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Does Jennifer talk about her dating life? Yeah. We know the whole dating life. We got Knots, Hips, and the con artist, and Jelani, the normal one. Yeah. So y'all, again, I'm gonna give it a shot. I don't know that I'm gonna review the show. I do watch a lot of reality TV that I don't actually review. I think it comes on tomorrow. You guys can put in the comments if I'm right, if it does come on tomorrow. I'm gonna give it a try. I want to do a Ponderosa with Jackie. I want Jackie to run over my assistant, screaming, get this dress off me. I want to be in an event seeing Jackie act the fool. I want to go to their wedding every year. Jackie is quintessential reality TV because she really does not care about much of anything. And that makes for good television. That her running. Oh, I forgot to show y'all this photo. I might get in trouble for it, but I'm going to put it on here anyway. Her running through that thing, the best reality TV I had seen in years. She definitely, y'all can put in the chat who your favorite is. I want to show you guys this photo. I want to show you this photo. I'm just nervous about it because sometimes they trip on me. But it's another photo of Tim that I found. And let's just say that, hips weren't the only thing that he had plentiful of. Where is it? I gotta show y'all this. I can't not show y'all this. Did it pop up yet? No, it didn't pop up. Hold on. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to do it. I'm gonna get in trouble. They be tripping with me. I'm gonna post a photo on my Instagram of Tim, and it's Make It Make Sense Now, and you will see that Tim not only had hips, but ladies want to have the body that Tim had. Ladies want the body. Okay, but we're about to get into Tia. Because Tia says she's tired of y'all. Tia has had enough. Where is it? Tia feels like let me show you this.
Very tough, and it is exhausting. Like,
It's exhausting.
I want to throw the towel in. Someone had told me, and I wanted to be like, no, I disagree with you, and I don't want to believe it. My last relationship, when dating was, when I was, dating this person, it was beautiful. It was amazing. It was wonderful. There was courting that was, involved. And I was saying how I feel like that's no longer, present, meaning like people just don't court each other anymore. And this person was like, well, that's old news. Like people just don't do that anymore. There's just this whole new way of doing things. And I'm like, you mentioned tradition, and I think that's where it kind of needs to go back to, where, a man is, courting a woman and showing her, how much he appreciates her and wants her and loves her, or wants to be with her. They have this mentality right off the bat that there is someone else. Do you know what I mean? Like there could be someone else.
Is it that they're the prize?
Yes. Yes.
We talking deep here.
Yes.
We about to get into it.
Oh my God, that the man is the prize.
The man is the prize.
Yes. I'm talking loud. Yes. Also, it seems as if men are now just looking at women as objects. Things are so, it's like instant gratification. You know what I mean? They just want something like quick. And
didn't you meet him at the bus stop? That's pretty quick. You picked him up. Now y'all married. Just kidding.
And easy. And now.
How?
The grass ain't always greener, Tia. But people started coming at Tia. And Tia decided she needed to check them. And I was here for every minute of it. Let's see. It says, that's a lot to say, especially at 6 a.m. I would never address this publicly. And I know we all handle things in our own way. But God dog, I would be too focused on my life and kids to comment on my ex-husband and their father. Tia responded, boo-boo, I'm in Europe traveling the world. So it ain't 6 a.m. Also, you ain't me either. So I think it's best to stop projecting your life onto mine. Focus on you, not me. Next. That was the classiest, shadiest read, and I was here for it. I'm in Europe traveling the world, so it ain't 6 a.m. You're at home in America reading these comments about me. I'm doing me. I see. In terms of Tia, she was married to this man. There's kids. She's probably not going to want to jump into the dating pool right away. Y'all might want to stop trying to check Tia, though. She says, just because the dating life is complicated doesn't mean I'm going to go back to something that no longer served me. That's like saying if I don't book an audition or a part right away, I'm going to give up on my dreams as an actor. Please just stop. I ain't that weak. Please move on because I have. Thank you. Next. Tia is not here for y'all. She's not here for your shits and giggles. And she will come back and check you in a classy Dominique Devereaux dynasty kind of way. It is what it is. Stop bragging about it, Tia. We don't care about your horrible dating pool. She said stay where that she's at. If where she's at is not where she should be. Look, I'm here for the read. I'm never encourage a person to say where they are unhappy. Technically, I never really knew too much about Tia and Corey. I just knew that Tia, gets dressed up all the time. Every now and then I'll see her on a show. Every now and then he might pop up in like a movie or something like that. But to me, they were one of the quieter couples in Hollywood. I did not see that relationship falling apart in the way that it did. But if you moved on, you moved on. If you're not happy, you're not happy. I so want to show y'all this picture of Tim. Go to my Instagram, make it make sense now. So yeah, y'all, we are very, very, very close to 70K. I never assumed that it would, I never dreamed that 70K would be a thing, or, 70,000 feels pretty substantial. So I'm going to do that party at 70K. Doesn't matter when. We're going to do that party, whether it's a hot topic day with a bunch of giveaways. You're going to want to watch that celebration live. That's also where I'm going to debut my new channel where I interview people. I interviewed sex workers in the Dominican Republic to kind of expose what was going on there. So my editor has already edited that content. So I will be showing you guys a clip, or maybe the full 10-minute clip of that first interview. It was a lot. I don't know if I want to do the boy or the girl. The girl was like a real tearjerker. I still need you guys' help because I have not named that channel. So it's going to be a channel where I do like really gritty interviews. If you have a good name for that channel, put it in the comment section. I will be reading these comments. I technically do not know what to name it. I don't think I want to name it Make It Make Sense anything. I want to keep it separate from Make It Make Sense. It might be Mims. I was thinking Mims, gritty interviews. I don't know. It has to get named before this 70K celebration so I can launch that channel at the 70K celebration. So I'm going to be needing your help. I will be needing your help for sure. I'm there when you're going to post it. We haven't hit 70K yet. So we have less than 1,000 people to 70. So this needs to be a really fast turnaround. Talk to Mims, call it the grit. Put them in the comments. I definitely need help. I hope that you guys will join me live because that's 70K is crazy. I haven't even scratched the surface of YouTube because y'all know I'm really still very focused on like all of the stuff that's going on in my family and therapy and everything. So the fact that you guys choose to spend your time with me means so much. That's why I have bought y'all so many gifts, or giveaways, I should say, for this live. But yeah, I'm going to see you guys later. Have a good Sunday night. I'm off. There's no Housewife, nothing that I'm watching and reviewing. These Sundays are great. I might go take a long bath. Don't come from my bathtub like Meredith. In fact, on my Instagram, I will do a Meredith bathtub clip with my bathtub with me in it. That's Make It Make Sense now. We are not to 10,000 on Instagram yet. I told you guys, once I get to 10,000 on Instagram, that Versace Tumblr will go to one of you guys. You don't have to be a member for that. I think the membership one was the Christian Louboutin Tumblr. It's a lot going on. There's a lot of giveaways. Subscribe will Make It Make Sense now. We still trying to get to 10,000. That Versace Tumblr will be, given to one lucky person at 10,000 for sure. And you want me to post it now? Okay, hold on. I've never done this before. So I'm going to post this picture of Tim's body on my Instagram right now. And let me just say, the people, legs, hips, body. Tim had hips and body. I'm sure he's real popular where he's at now. This is a mess. Why y'all make me do this stuff? Okay. It's posted. It's posted. See y'all. Bye, y'all. Y'all are a mess.